What's up guys, it's Drac, and this is the Adventure Force Titanium. So this came to me at the same time as I got the new Flywheel Adventure Force blaster. So it's still doing the team color panels, which is excellent, but it's very, very similar to the old Powerball. In fact, I want to say that it's functionally identical. If you look at this, there are not a lot of changes. Now, aesthetically, it's gotten much better. This back end is still kind of weird to me. You could actually paracord a sling mount onto this, but I wouldn't focus on that. And they changed the grip. Now, they must not have been listening completely, because I remember saying that I prefer AFGs, whereas this is just a foregrip. This is a pump grip. Now, the original one was a vertical foregrip, and I did not like that. So this is definitely a step in the right direction, but one day my AFG prints will come. Now, it also has a handguard, which is awesome. It's got a handguard. That is so great. And then this is a button. What does this button do? Is it going to tell me what the button does? Tell me what the button does. It doesn't. Oh my goodness, it's just there. We've got the lock, of course, the trigger lock, so that's unlocked, and then this is locked. That is exactly where it is on the old Powerball. Then we've got the same hopper from the Powerball. Now, I went ahead and brought out the super cool hopper, the one that holds probably realistically 30 rounds, just to see, just to try that on for size. And oh yeah, that's a market improvement. Now, so much power out of these. That is so great. I wonder, I don't know what that is. Is it a de-jamming button? Maybe there will be instructions inside here if we just really tear this box open. And besides, we have to tear it open anyway because the blaster is not yet complete. Right now it's in kind of its Phantom Core mode, and as we all know, we have to make it Team Red, because if you're not Team Red, you're gonna be Team Dead. 3 team colors, quick load hopper, tactical grip, nozzle, reset switch. Remove hopper while pressing the reset switch upward, pull back the tactical grip and push it. So essentially this just opens up the slide so that you can, okay, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and pull out some of their rounds. Again, I really like these rounds. It's not that they're better or worse, in my opinion, than other ammo. It's that I like the dimpling on them that much more. Like, they look very futuristic, very sci-fi cool. The triangles that make hexagons is just an awesome design choice, whereas dimpling just looks like golf balls to me. This is really, really cool. And both original Hasbro ammo and all of the knockoff stuff uses the dimpling. It might even be more aerodynamic to do it that way, and it's probably certainly easier to make that way, but something about the sci-fi ammo, man, it just looks cool. Let's go ahead and pull these out, and then we'll throw those away. And let's pop these panels off. So again, Adventure Force, or I think Tactical Strike, as we could call it, has taken to putting team indicators on their blasters. Now, there's still a huge green blaster with just little panels on the side, so you are really reliant on other team markers because it's not like the whole blaster is one color, but what a great way to make everything Phantom Core. I'm not entirely sure like if I like the panels built in more or less than I like the flags that come on regular Phantom Core blasters, but I will tell you that it's a great touch. It's really nice. If nothing else, it lets you customize a little bit, which is cool. Options like this have always been really neat. I love the pop-in panels. They're also pretty cool for paint jobs if you choose to take it that way, because the design on these isn't super duper involved. It is still very simple injection molding. This would paint really, really nicely. Like, you don't have to fool with it too much. The gray comes off as separate parts, and then the green you could do whatever you wanted to, and then you could even pop in panels for highlights. You could sand off Adventure Force if you wanted to and put your own team name or logo on there. Like, I'm kind of spitballing what I'd like to do this blaster already, because since I already have a Powerball for like rough and tumble games, this would be the one that I'd want to turn into like a really cool custom blaster, because it's got better ergo and that same sweet, sweet performance. So this is serious Springer performance. Let's go ahead and fire it over the chronograph just a couple of times for you guys. So I think that we're still in the other blaster's range. Error. All right, well, while we reset this, It's super cool that it's compatible with the 30-round hopper that's realistically probably a 25-round hopper but holds more. The front end is way more aggressive than the powerball. The grip is far more ergonomically comfortable, and something about handguards, guys. I just really like them. And you'd like them too if you'd ever like taken a spill while holding your blaster. This actually is much nicer than losing knuckle flesh. So this is pretty cool even with vampire healing properties. Let's see. Oh, what's going on? And we are chambered. $77. That seems low. Duplicate 77, but at least it's consistent. Duplicate error. Alrighty, guys. Well, the performance is obviously solid. It's getting serious ranges. It's a super cool blaster. When you do add this larger hopper, though, you have a hard time getting that out. Now, it is using a breech system, and it loads from that breech system, but it is cross-compatible with the Hasbro Rival magazines. Those tease in like that, and you're no longer dependent on gravity feeding when you do it that way. Did we just get our first jam? How did such a thing happen? Okay, well, now we know that we can push this up and back, completely release that lock, and push forward. So at least that worked well. And firing. So that's pretty cool. We'll try and load this one more time. I kind of hate that I'm getting these errors with these blasters because I really do like that there's an alternative, particularly a cost-effective alternative to genuine rival blasters when genuine rival blasters are so expensive. So let's fire some knockoff rounds. 84, that's more what we're looking at. 93. Okay, so I think that at this point I have to acknowledge that the powerball ammo is probably much heavier, and I will do or the tactical strike ammo. I'll do a full ammo breakdown because it's about time that I've done a full ammo breakdown on that, taking things like cost into consideration. But that is serious. This is so great. Am I out of ammo? I'm out of darts. No, you're not. You're LordDraconical. Luckily I loaded up a 12-rounder. Hopefully we can do the same corner shot trick that we've been able to do in the past with the other one. So that is that this has such monstrous hop up and such good performance that if there was an opponent behind this tree, you can shoot around the tree. So if they're running up to cover, at least, like those disappear and curve around, which is pretty neat that just by angling it, you can do that. Now, there have been modifications where for blasters from Hasbro where you have the hop up just mounted, you can make them free spinning. We used to do that for our Zeuses all the time. But did I just double feed? Did I do it on purpose? What if I did it on purpose? What if I popped this and prime twice? Did I just make a shotgun? Oh yes. So this is not just a depriming lock, guys. It's a shotgun lock. Just it's so nice you prime it twice. Pow. And that's actually a pretty decent spread. This is cool. You definitely lose some performance as opposed to those like 90-foot shots, but what are we getting with two? Closer to Finch shots, so that would be like 30 to 40. But this is cool, and it's only I think $16, $16 or $17 is the MSRP for this. You know you're going to be able to find it on sale. Like, this is super duper slick. It's like a third of the cost of your average entry Springer for Rival, and I mean, like, the Artemis is still my favorite Springer for Rival. It's still the best Springer, but this is a no nonsense Springer. Like, you are not getting any bells, any whistles, any gimmicks. Like, it loads from a hopper or from a magazine. It is pump action perfection. So that's our look at the titanium. It's really just an ergonomic and aesthetic upgrade of the Powerball, but it's not like they made it more expensive. So this is really, really cool. And I'm glad that there are now aesthetic panels for it as well. And this one might be owed a paint job when it's not so cold outside. Yikes. Alrighty, well, I will see you guys with more information from this company at Toy Fair. And as always, much love, Nerf on Drac out.